Mm.
Awesome, huh?
Mm.
Well, two things there coming through. The question from Marilyn we'll answer in a second. First of all, just happy birthday, Angela. Just saying thank you. It's a great birthday present seeing 10 lions. And yeah, it certainly is. I think we all feel like it's our birthday today. Hope it's a wonderful day for you. It certainly is for everyone else on drive at the moment. I mean, just look at that. Who doesn't like looking at a lion like that with beautiful eyes and a lovely cool morning as well? And then Marilyn just asking if we're constantly looking over our shoulder, checking behind us if something's sneaking up. Marilyn, to be honest with you, no. Even though I'd probably know about it if the lion suddenly came and nipped me at my backside here, I would suddenly pay attention. But having said that, part of that obviously a bit tongue-in-cheek. Keep in mind, if something was moving around this side, we know where the lions are. They're very alert and aware to the environment. If there was something approaching that could potentially be a threat to us, which really isn't the case. I mean, you must understand that I am as relaxed, if not more relaxed now sitting here than I am, sitting in a big busy restaurant somewhere in a city. Not because I'm nervous in restaurants. I love being in restaurants, but it really is an extremely comfortable environment. I don't want to go on about it, but maybe I should just explain to you that I'm 100% comfortable with this environment. If I walked into these lions now by accident or found them on foot, even then you would pay attention, but it's not something you're going to feel like, oh my goodness, I'm going to die suddenly. It's just all about being aware and alert. But my point was, if there was something else approaching, these lions would show it. We would immediately see it in their behavior. That lioness earlier saw something in the distance. It could even have been that yellow-billed kite that was flying this way. So they would tell us if there was something else around. Lishma, you looking over your shoulder every now and again?
No, I'm looking straight ahead.
You've got
and I do agree with you.
To focus on in the lions. Eh?
And I do agree with you. It's very relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's exciting, but beautiful and relaxed.
Happy birthday, Angela. I hope it's a wonderful year, full of adventure and laughter and love and lions.
Second all of those. It would be amazing if these lions spend more and more time around this area again. Thank you, Karen. It's letting us know that the total count at one stage of these cubs was between 18 and 20. I also remember that it was a huge pride at that stage. I mean, you literally had a swarm of cubs almost. And then just adding into that exactly, Chris just saying 19 cubs at once. Chris, yeah, that would be between obviously a bunch of females. My memory is shocking sometimes in the details. And I never want to quote it or state it as a fact, but there were 6 females at the time. So you can imagine 6 females, if they all have between 3 and 4 cubs between a lot of them, then it's not that difficult to get to that many cubs. It's an unusually large pride for this area, but it's not unheard of to have, we're talking about 26, 27 lions in total if you count the males and females, adults at the time as well. So it was a huge pride at the time. And obviously then, things can change. Mapogos came in, they killed one male, they killed some cubs, they killed a female, they killed some cubs again, and suddenly you're left with a pride of 10 lions now. But they're still around, which is exciting. Then also another question there just regarding, sorry, I'm looking and doing a whole lot of things at once. What was the name? Last question? I'll get it in a second. Just quickly, the question was just about a month or so ago, Rexon saw a male with a couple of females. If it was from this pride, I doubt it was from this pride. I'm trying to remember lion sightings we had. I don't think there were any other ones apart from the times when I was here as well. We had this Nkuhuma pride on a sighting. I can't remember the exact date. It's there in the photographs. There was a blog on it as well. On Nyala Road where they killed a buffalo. And then the only sighting I can remember of a male with females was actually not far from here. Greg mentioned it, he was also there. On Zoe's Road we had a mapocho with 2 talala females. So that was a different pride, also much bigger, almost prettier or more attractive females if you want. Really nice big lionesses. I'm not sure which sighting you're referring to. I'm sorry, Simon, just remind me of the name again.
Jan.
Thank you, Jan. Sorry about that. Sometimes my brain can only remember so many things at once. Jan, yeah, so I doubt it was this group, but like I said, if it was with Rex, and I'm not exactly sure which sighting that was. But the male and females we did see, I think it was the 17th of November, I stand to be correct. I'm trying to remember my Facebook caption I wrote to the picture, was mapocho and talala females.
What are they looking at?
Something behind us to the left. Explain that again. How do you have vivid monkeys?
Oh, brilliant. Oh, I like that, Simon. Simon just told us that there's some vivid monkeys also watching the lions, and me and Peter are like both confused, where are the monkeys? We can't see them. And apparently they're just outside the FCC, looking on the screen. It's brilliant. Thanks, Simon. Yeah.
I still want to see that when they start alarm calling, when there's a leopard on the screen. Ellie just wondering, as many of us might know, with elephants especially, there's some evidence and certainly experience, and you can see emotion with them in the sadness or the mourning you get when there's young elephants that die. Baboons also, you sometimes get, if a young baboon dies, you'll get the mother carrying that carcass around for days. With lions, I think there's less evidence of real mourning as such, maybe, but yeah, certainly you do get, there's trauma attached to it, obviously. Yeah, obviously, there's suddenly a few of your pride perishes. I'll just get a quick photo there of Greg. There certainly is a case of, cheers guys. When lions come in and they kill a number of your pride, obviously there's a lot of stress and tension and trauma attached to that. Look at them all watching the Land Cruiser pulling out. We've got some rain coming our way, and it looks like proper rain as well, but we're going to sit here as long as we can stay dry enough to watch the lions.
Can I just play at the top, please?
I'll give you that waterproof one. You sure?